how long my pony is. Oh my god. I was gonna do a high bun and then I gave up halfway. But yes, hello. It is currently Wednesday and I was gone all weekend for Christian's birthday. He wanted to do a trip to Vegas with friends, and so we got a bunch of our Vancouver friends together and did a trip to Las Vegas, and it was great. I didn't film anything because I wanted to just enjoy it, and I did just film my trip to Vegas in January, so I was just there filming it all so people can go watch that one if they haven't. So we were there from Friday through Monday, and it was a pretty good trip. And for some of the people there, it was their first time, so it was fun kind of showing them the sights. And I, of course, got to see my sister and my brother-in-law since they live there, so that was very nice. You know, we did the usual strip wandering, also went to Omega Mart, and we did Tournament of Kings. I have done Tournament of Kings before, but that was 12 years ago, so I kind of forgot a lot of it, but I figured that'd be a good one for our friend group to be all rowdy because they really rile up the crowd in that one. And I rode the roller coaster at New York for the first time. It's bigger than it looks. Like, it's a good coaster. Okay, I just stopped to change the battery and I never hit record after that. And I've been talking for like 10 minutes straight. I was just wrapping up the Vegas talk. I was saying how probably we'll talk about it more in the live streams or something, who knows, but. And then I was talking about the stream updates, what's going on with the stream. No, I can't believe I have to re-say everything. I'm probably gonna forget some stuff now. Basically, just kind of expanding off my last video where I was talking about moving the streams from Twitch to YouTube, and I was throwing some ideas past you guys because I kind of want to bring the game streams over to YouTube since I feel like I'm not going to be doing as many gaming streams, but I wasn't sure how people would feel about that. I was going to maybe lock it behind membership, and ultimately I decided I'm not going to lock it behind membership. The people who don't want to see it can just click the 3 dots on the live stream in their sub page and click hide. I do that with all videos after I watch them just to keep my sub box clean, and so it's just fresh new videos. Because there is a tab to see unwatched videos, but sometimes videos register as being partially watched when you haven't actually watched them, and that drives me nuts. So I just manually hide stuff after I've watched it, and you can do that with the live streams because they will be just lurking in your sub box all day. So if you're like, oh, I'm not interested in this stream, you can just click 3 dots and click hide. But yeah, we're gonna try just having it not member locked. Like, you know what, if people see it, people see it. If it's a drinking stream and things get crazy, then they're just get crazy. Hopefully it doesn't scare away too many people and make them unsubscribe, but. And I decided I don't really care if sponsors see it because I've like really slowed down on sponsorships, and I've just turned down everything that comes my way. Even if it's a company I've worked with before, I'm just like, no. Although I have one thing coming that's like a gifted item that I'm excited about. But plus some places, some countries can't buy channel memberships, and so they'd be automatically excluded. So I'm just making the streams public. Okay, there would only be 1 gaming stream a month, maybe a second one if I'm really feeling it, but we're gonna do those weekly Wednesday non-gaming streams, and those gaming ones would be on a Friday, so it'd be like an additional one. It would not replace one of the Wednesday streams. So there was that, and I've been working hard at prepping all that stuff. I was working on a lot yesterday. Also dealing with packaging up orders because usually that would go out on a Monday, but I was gone Monday, so I was doing that yesterday. And yeah, just figuring out the YouTube membership thing because I've never done it, and I was just getting it set up. There was one thing that had to be approved by YouTube, and so I had to wait for them to approve it before I could start adding emotes and stuff. But they were pretty fast about it. So yeah, I've enabled memberships because I want to bring over the emotes, the loyalty badges, that kind of stuff that we had from Twitch. I'm trying to replicate the Twitch experience as much as I can. And so we're bringing all that over, so it's equivalent to subscribing on Twitch, except I can make it way cheaper because Twitch, it had to be $5 USD, and here I'm making it 99 cents. Although what's interesting is it'll stay 99 cents for different currencies, which I didn't realize. So I was like, oh, let's set it to be 99 cents USD, but it's also 99 cents Canadian. It's 0.99 pounds, 0.99 euro. But yeah, I picked the cheapest option just because I would want a lot of people to be able to get the emotes if they want to. And people can still gift memberships the same way you could gift subs on Twitch. There are raids, I can still do polls. So a lot of it will be the same as Twitch. Now with the loyalty badges, I didn't just carry over the exact same ones we had from Twitch. I decided to make them bunnies instead of kitties. And I might need to tweak them further because their faces are so small, it's kind of hard to see. So I might make the facial features bigger, but I did a bunny and it starts with no flower, and then it gets a flower in its hair, and then it has 2 flowers, then it has 3, then it has 5, like a small floral crown, and then the full one is 7 with some leaves. So gradually the bunny gets a more full floral crown the longer you're a member. I really wish people could bring over their streaks from Twitch, because some people have like 70-month streaks. Like, that's one of the things that hurts the most, I think. Moving it, it's like, oh my god, people have these absurd long subscriptions and now they have to start from scratch. But you'll save a lot of money. There's just so much to set up though with this switch, because things like my chat bot, I used MooBot and apparently that doesn't work on YouTube, so I'm gonna have to switch over to Nightbot. I'm gonna have to figure that out and bring over all my commands, even things like my magic conch command where you can ask it a question, it'll spit out a response. I gotta do that. Just figure out a bunch of new things. Not everything needs to be there day one, but I would like the basics at least, so that's probably what I'm gonna work on today. I really only have like 2 days to do stuff. So I'll probably just focus on that. In terms of the emotes, I'm slowly adding them. You only get a certain number of slots, and then as you gain more members, you unlock more slots. So I've announced membership on a post on YouTube, just a text post. And so some are coming in, and so as new slots open, I'm adding more. I haven't checked yet today, I gotta do that. But eventually, hopefully we have all the emotes we had on Twitch, except not animated ones. I thought they worked at first because I tried adding a GIF emote and it worked and it was animating in my preview and I thought, woohoo! But then when someone actually uses it, it's not animated. So I'm hoping they update that in the future. For now, I might just have to put them on 7TV. So anyone who has the 7TV extension, which again is one a lot of people had on Twitch, you can still use it for YouTube. Do animated 7TV emotes show up animated in YouTube though? I don't know, man. See, these are the things I gotta figure out. I gotta redo everything. But I wanna try to replicate the Twitch experience as much as possible on YouTube. Now, I also wanna address one thing people said. They said, why don't you just do the gaming streams on your Baylee channel? And my response to that is, well, one, we wouldn't have any of the loyalty badges or sub emotes because they'd be over here on this channel. And two, if I'm gonna do it on an entirely different channel, why wouldn't I just keep them on Twitch? Like, what would be the purpose of bringing them over to YouTube then if they weren't here? Like, I would just keep them on Twitch if I was doing that. So, and who knows, maybe some people will learn to love them. Maybe people thought they weren't gonna be into the gaming ones, turns out they are. But most of them will be non-gaming stuff. And I'm hoping to make some of them almost a little vlog-like. I'm kind of limited in terms of camera placement, but maybe I have like a little itinerary where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start with the haul and then move on to something else. I don't know. Depends if I have one big task to do or a bunch of small tasks to fill the stream. And maybe some days we start off doing art or something and then we switch to gaming. Who knows? I don't know. We're leaving it open, but I'm just excited to have everything in one place. Especially with me posting to TikTok lately, I've just been feeling so spread out. So I'm like, let's bring it all to YouTube. I mean, the TikToks will stay on TikTok. I have been posting them to my YouTube Shorts channel, but it gets kind of tricky with music rights and stuff because the music license I have does not apply there. And now I'm like, should I just abandon the YouTube Shorts channel? Maybe just post my very, very best ones here on this channel and then the rest are just TikTok exclusive. Well, and Instagram Reels. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to keep up with the ever-evolving landscape of the internet. Let's move on to other things because I feel like I've just been a talking head, although I do have one more talking head thing to say. Look what came in the mail! So this is the embroidery software. It's the fancy one. Welcome. Although they did give it to me half price, yoo-hoo! I gotta be careful about what I show because there's like serial numbers in here. Oh yeah, by the way, when I first opened this, I thought I was scammed because there's like these slots and the stuff had fallen in the cracks and I was like, there's nothing in here. Ooh, wow. Ooh. Oh yeah, this opens like this. I keep thinking it spins. It does not, it just opens. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It says that's the installation USB. And this is the security dongle. I'm covering some numbers with my fingers. So, woo! I have not installed it yet, but I don't know if I'll even get a chance to get to that this week because I literally have today and tomorrow to do stuff, and so I'm probably going to focus on stream setup. Oh yeah, there's also a card in the back with some kind of serial number for Corel Draw Graphics Suite. Wow. One thing I don't know is I added on 2 extra features and I don't know how I'm supposed to activate those. Unless they've preloaded that onto this dongle for me. I don't know. But there we have it. We've got the embroidery software. We're moving forward with everything. Ew. I haven't really purchased anything else other than blank samples, thread samples, like, and I've been doing all the research I've been doing. But this is the first big purchase I've made towards the embroidery stuff. So I'm hoping to go full swing with that this summer, learn the ropes, teach Christian the ropes, and just kind of get started. I don't know what else are selling your embroidered stuff. I gotta like learn everything first, and maybe later this month order the machine. I have no idea how long it's gonna take to get to me, but we'll at least get the order in. Oh, the glistening water, sparkle, 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 and so many duckies. Wait, those big ones are geese. I went on an hour-long walk earlier, and it's just so nice out. Summer is here. I feel like the seasons go like this. So you got winter for like 5 months, and then you get fall, spring for 2 weeks maybe, but then it snows for 2 more weeks, so you're back to winter, and then it goes straight to summer. Came up for my coffee and to grab my journal. I was writing down some stuff to do for the streams. Oh, and I forgot to say that on Friday, May 12th, I'm gonna do a farewell stream on Twitch, just so people there know that I'm leaving. Even if they're not at the live stream, the VOD will be there, and people will know that I've left, instead of just disappearing without saying anything. So there will be the final hurrah Friday, May 12th. Starting at noon, my usual start time, noon Mountain Time, and that'll be the last one until they're on YouTube. So this was my offline banner from Twitch, and it had all my emotes on it, so I'm using this as a checklist, so I check off the ones I've added to YouTube. These two are animated, and so is the sparkle, although I guess it works when it's not animated, but maybe I should select a different frame, because it defaults to frame 1, and then the green one's so tiny, so we'll see. For now, it's just that. This one's animated. It's the Yeetus hitting a fall guy, and he goes flying. I do have that one on 7TV already, so we'll see. It's possible it'll show up as a static emote. But then this one is a side-scrolling text that says eliminated. Again, one of my Fall Guys ones, and so we won't have that either, unless 7TV pans out. We'll see. But other than that, all the ones I've crossed off or added. I was prioritizing these ones. I don't have any bunny-themed emotes, because it makes sense to have some. Like these default expressions would make sense to have as bunnies, but these are just too cute. I want to keep the Bay emotes as is. And so many of these have been in use for so long that they're too iconic to get rid of. So I plan on just keeping what I got. Maybe some of the really old ones, like the coffee one, I could get rid of. Or for example, this used to be my Bay Mad emote, was Pikachu, and then this became it. And so I think I made the Pikachu either a follower emote or just a higher tiered emote, because Twitch kept adding all these new emote slots. I couldn't keep up, and so I was uploading my discontinued emotes. So I don't know if all the discontinued ones will make it to YouTube, but all the main ones will. Look at the Bay Shine. It's animating here, but does not animate in chat. So rude. Also, there's a 3-letter minimum for the name of the emote, so Bay-ah is now 2 H's instead of 1. It's A-H-H. And some of these might have been previously all caps and no longer is that, so they might have been tweaked slightly. And the way you type emotes on YouTube is you do a colon, and then you can type Bay, and all the Bay emotes will kind of autofill, and you can pick which one you want. But instead of just doing Bay Evil, it has to be colon, Bay Evil, colon. Or you just click it from the list of emotes. Let's add Bay Court. See you in court. And what's fun is you can just use these in the comment section. It doesn't even have to be during a live stream. I can add another. Woohoo! Oh yeah, we gotta get Bay Mad in there. Bay Chew is also animated. Ugh. Maybe I'll hold off on that one just because the chewing is not obvious when it's not moving. Okay, those are the only 2 slots I had, but I'm sure once this vlog goes up, we'll get some new slots maybe. I unlock my 12th emoji at 6 more members. So to link my YouTube, I need to first sign in with Twitch. I was already signed in with Twitch, but it's making me do it again. But then it just gives me an error. So, Okay, so for the sub alert, which is now the member alert, it would go a club member, praise the magic conch. But I've shortened it so there's not the music at the beginning, and it goes, a club member. Woo! So it's shorter, and that's also technically how they do it in the show. Although there's the park ranger gets in his before that, but you know, I don't know. It's just shorter, more to the point. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the resub alert or the what would you call it? Renewing a membership sound. I'm gonna take the music out of the beginning, but that one's already short. Just once a member, always a member. Another thing I want to add is on-screen chat, at least for certain views. Like if I'm full screen face cam, maybe even if it's an art stream, have it up. I feel like for gaming, I'm undecided, but I can't test it because there's no chat coming through. So I don't even know if I set it up correctly, or if I did, I don't know what it looks like. Well, I've added commands and things, and I've had to completely change how I do the conch command because of the character limit in Nightbot. I had to use a paste bin and try to link things, and I don't even know if it works because I can't test it until the stream is live. Apparently Nightbot will not show up on unlisted or private live streams, and so I have no way of testing any of this unless I go live. Also, I want Nightbot to use the conch emote. So is there a way for me to gift a membership to Nightbot? I've been trying to figure this out, and it's so hard because anytime you're trying to search something about streaming on YouTube, it just gives you results from YouTube that are about Twitch, and it's so hard to Google anything. I'll spare you all the details, but I am currently setting up the bot. I was trying Nightbot at first, realized some limitations, and then looked at the Streamlabs Cloud bot, and there's so many features, so I'm using that instead, redoing all the commands and adding a bunch of new stuff. I can do loyalty points the same way we had channel points on Twitch. You can save up your bait bucks. You can use them to bet on the outcomes of my Fall Guys games and stuff like that. And I'm adding sound bites to the loyalty store. I don't know how many I'll get added tonight because I'm gonna have to create the audio files for all these sound bites and like try to think of some. But you can actually do more with the channel points now going forward. Sadly, your Twitch ones will not transfer over to YouTube. You'll have to start from scratch. But can still gain Baybucks and can still spend them. Yes. So skipping forward to the next morning, I'm doing some kitchen cleaning. You know I'm desperate for content when I start filming myself cleaning. I couldn't put it off because, you know, there's the weekly cleaning and whatnot, and if I have a tight filming schedule, I can just push off the cleaning to a future date. But we have family visiting, and so I could not put it off, and I had to get it done. And so you're mostly just going to see me cleaning the kitchen here, which is one of the bigger jobs. The way we split chores, at least for like the basic chores, is I handle the main floor and Christian handles the second floor. And so yes, I have the kitchen, but he has 2 full baths. I have a half bath on the main floor, and I guess the basement is also technically my responsibility because it's all my work stuff, but that's just another, well, it's a full bath, but I treat it like a half bath because we don't use that shower. It's basically very quick and easy is what I'm trying to say. The kitchen is the bulk of the work and just the floors on the main floor. I didn't get around to fully cleaning the floors because the vacuum died. I still need to do that battery hack, you know, the one where you can use like a Ryobi battery, attach it to your Dyson, and then you get a longer battery life. I need to do that, but I have not done that yet. So the battery dies real fast. The vacuum's getting pretty old too. Like it doesn't even last the full 20 minutes anymore. It's a very, very old Dyson. But I did hand mop some areas because the kitchen was really oily. The floor was really oily for some reason. So I was spraying it and wiping it by hand, as well as the 2 porches, like the one leading to the garage and the one at the front door. I was even lint rollering the chairs that are on the island. I was wiping down the fronts of the cupboards. I think I stopped filming at that point, but I'm just telling you some other stuff I did, and just dusting the living room, wiping down the glass table. I vacuumed the furniture in the living room, wiped down all the appliances and whatnot, and yeah, just general cleaning. And when I was going through the backpack purse that I brought to Vegas, I was going through my little wallet, taking out the American money, and I had a voucher for the casino at Treasure Island for $30. I forgot to cash it out because I had a different slip from Treasure Island for like $100 because I was winning big at Buffalo Gold Revolution. And so I cashed that one out, but I forgot to cash out my $30, which was from sitting at the bar playing video blackjack, because you get free drinks if you are gambling, and so just sit right at the bar, get constant drinks. So I was up $10. They paid me $10 to drink at their bar, you know. but I totally forgot to cash it out. So for some reason, this one says void after 30 days. All other casinos, their vouchers are good for 180 days. So there's no way I'm getting back down there in the next 30 days. So I'm mailing the ticket to my sister, the voucher. I'm like, here, you can have it. If you go through the hassle of bringing it to the casino to cash it out, you can keep it. All right, it's time to wrap my mom's birthday present. For some reason, I thought I had a fourth item. We have this old-fashioned beef barley soup mix. Whoa, very long. Then there is this mug, handmade. Not by me, obviously. I bought it at a store. But it's so cute. Like, it's got the flowers on both sides. Got gardener vibes, you know? So cute. And then this French onion jam. It says pair this rich and savory jam with mountain cheeses and crusty breads. So a little charcuterie thing, I guess. And there's this card, which is very cute. 3D card. Did I even look inside yet? No. You bring so much happiness to everyone around you. Celebrating you today. Happy Mother's Day. I mean, it's technically a birthday card and Mother's Day card, I guess. So that's allowed. I'll be writing in there too. And this is the envelope. I'm assuming I'm supposed to fill it this way. So I'm gonna write in here and then we'll get packing. This is also for her. She placed an order. Ew, what is on my finger? She placed an order in my shop. Now I kind of want this in a box with some crink, but this thing is so long. What am I gonna fit it into? So I have this one that's a little wider, but I have this one that's deeper to fit the mug. I was thinking have some crink in there and this stuff sitting on the crink. Whereas with this, it's a little more laid out. We got more space. I mean, maybe it'll work. I think if it's on its side, it won't fit. I don't have to mail it though. I'm bringing it to her in person, so it's not like I have to bubble wrap this. Let's give it a try. Probably could have just gotten a basket or something, but then it's like, what do you do with the basket? Wait, we have a kitchen basket. I could use that and then be like, all right, now we need the basket back. But then I guess it's not wrapped. So for wrapping paper, I'm seriously lacking. We have this rainbow zigzag pattern, and then we have denim for non-Christmas ones. So, you know, I'm gonna go with the denim just because I thought of a cute idea. I thought, what if I cut out a bunch of little daisies and put them on here? Well, more like 5-petaled flowers. People call pretty much any white flower a daisy, but you know. We're still gonna call them daisies for the sake of this project. So I think this sheet is big enough. And then the centers of the daisies, I could just make them yellow, or I could use this gold leaf pen because then it would match this. So I'm gonna test the leaf, the gold leaf, and see if I like it. So I made a little daisy pattern over there. It's a bunch of little flowers on one document. I had to update my Cricut software by completely uninstalling it. Like, why is Cricut like that? You have to completely uninstall the old software to download the new one. It's stupid. Anyway, I busted out the Cricut. It's sitting over here. I gotta get the mat still. Is this too much effort to wrap a present? Probably, but I'm having fun with it, so I'm gonna do it anyway. You like my busted ass Cricut mats? They've even got holes in them. Maybe I should use a different one. We'll use this one instead. I mean, one sheet might be enough, but let's just do 2. I haven't used this thing since we moved. Please work, please work. Guess I didn't hit fast mode, but we don't really need that. Let's take a look at this though. Oh, that did not cut through. And I have the second page going right now. Wait, what the heck? Oh, Lord. Okay, this will work, this will work. A little work. I'm scared to glide because this is the thinnest wrapping paper ever. Oh, I'm gonna have to flip this to wrap it. No, you can't make me. I need the positioning to stay cute. Maybe I should use some cardstock. There's one. We can pop more out here. I got a couple stuck to the mat. Let's use the spatula. There we go. Ta-da! Trying to maneuver this paper without just tearing it. Except I can hardly see where they are. Oh yeah, the gold is the right call. Okay. The oiliness of the pen is making this ring around the gold. You see where the paper's kind of transparent? What the heck? This one got a little extra juicy and like, look at that, look. Maybe we ditch the bow and just do yellow centered daisies. Although I've now ruined a batch of them. Oh no. Sheet number 2 did not cut as nicely at all. So I hardly got any flowers out of it. I even upped the pressure. I just need a new Cricut blade, I think. Plus I should use thicker paper so that it wouldn't be so prone to tearing. Now let's see if we've got enough daisies. We got a low camera battery. Go, go, go! Well, I think we can make it work. See, I drew flowers on here and that's kind of interfering with where I would ideally place them. Maybe we'll just leave the card off. Card off. And a few on the sides. Yeah, we might be okay. I think we'll be okay. This ended up being way more effort than it should have been, but that's okay. Oh God. Cute. Baby. What? Can I get away with a corner? All right, the reveal. We have one flower on the envelope and I made it a little 3D like that and added a bit of white. And then there's the present. Just make sure these are actually all glued. I found one of the top ones still unglued when I was working on the sides. So that's that. Yoo-hoo. Now what I should probably be doing is finishing off the vacuuming and mopping, but I don't want to. I feel like content-wise, these are the worst 2 days to be filming, but at the same time, they're my only 2 days. So if this vlog's a little boring, I apologize, but it's just the way it is. What I probably should do right now is the test stream to see if my bot works. Hey, that's not for you. Those lotto tickets are my stepdad's. He forgot them here last time he was here. And they're winners too. They said I could have them, but I haven't cashed them in, so I might as well just bring them. And I have to bring some jars. Well, I don't have to, but I'm gonna. Oh my God, I have a lot of pickle jars. The pickle jars are my mother-in-law's, so she can maybe just take them when she comes. The smaller jars are from my mom, from jams and stuff. One of them was chutney, so I'll have to bring some of those too. Anyway, let's go downstairs. Okay, test stream is done. I was apparently live for 1 hour and 33 minutes. We did discover some problems, like some of my commands had broken links because I need the HTTPS at the beginning, I guess, for these YouTube links. And so I fixed some of that stuff. But what's weird is when I use a command that has a link, I don't see the link in chat, but the viewers do. Like, how am I supposed to see if there's a problem with the link if I can't see the link? But chat was helping me out, and I just tested a bunch of different features, and I cannot get the conch to work. Like, I'm gonna keep looking into it, just not right now. I still don't know how to get the bot to use my emotes though, because, well, it says CloudBot should be able to, but at the same time, I don't know if that's just Twitch specific. But on Twitch, you could just gift a sub to the bot. On YouTube, you can't gift a sub to someone in particular. It's just randomized. So, like, maybe they'll fix that, because I would gift a membership to my bot so it could use the conch emote for the conch responses. And the worst part of it is I can't even test it unless I'm live. So, what am I supposed to do? Okay, here's what I've done. I've added BayConch to BTTV, so it should hopefully show up if people have the extension and they're on desktop. It will not show on mobile though, unfortunately. But I've added these stars to help make the responses more noticeable, especially for when the emote's not there. Because each individual person would have to have the extension to see it, and they'd have to be on desktop. So I'm trying it like this, because I just don't know at this time how to get the bot to have the emotes. And I'm doing BTTV instead of 7TV because I still can't link my YouTube channel to 7TV. Now there is a conch emoji, but it just doesn't look very conch-like. And it's this orange fleshy color, and it's not the same. So we'll try this. Yep. It's now Friday morning, and it's almost family visit time. I have to end the vlog here, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. Okay, it's all here. Okay. I'm like, how am I packing this? Like that. On top, you'll put these behind.